Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is now 5:30 and I will call this regular meeting of the Burnsville City Council to order. And before we begin our meeting with a moment of silence and a pledge of allegiance, I just want to make a few remarks. These have been the darkest weeks that we've experienced in our community. Our thoughts remain with the families of our fallen heroes and our police and fire personnel as we continue to grieve this terrible loss. We are deeply grateful for the outpouring of support and kindness from so many people. Our Burnsville family has been enveloped with love and support from our neighbors near and far. We have received notes of encouragement and donations to the families of our fallen heroes. You visited the memorial site, participated in community gatherings and prayer vigils, provided food to our teams. We also thank the Law Enforcement Memorial Association, the Minnesota Fire Service Foundation, and all who were involved with planning the Public Safety Memorial Service on February 28th. We appreciate their unwavering commitment to planning a meaningful ceremony that honored our fallen heroes and their families. Thank you to the many police and fire departments and emergency medical services providers who stepped up to cover our community while our teams took time away from work to grieve. Thank you to all of our agencies, local, regional, and national, that helped staff our Emergency Operations Center to help local government operations running well, and to all the help that we received for all of the other departments in our city functions. Thank you all for coming together to support the city of Burnsville and all who grieve with us. Please continue to be patient with us as we work to heal and move forward on these uncharted waters that we find ourselves in. We are committed to ensuring that our community supports our public safety staff and their families. We will provide the necessary resources and assistance to help them cope with this tragedy. We also remain committed to creating great experiences for all who live, work, and visit Burnsville. This is a difficult journey, and we will travel it together. Now, please join us in a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The clerk will note that all council members are present. Tonight's meeting is being conducted both in person and online. Members of the public may attend in person, or the public can watch this meeting online, burnsvillemn.gov/meetings, or channels, Comcast channel 16 or 859. The public can also participate through Zoom by joining us at zoom.us/join. More information is available on our meeting's webpage and in the council agenda packet. The next item on the agenda is announcements. Announcements have to do with all of our upcoming meetings. Regular council meetings are scheduled for Monday, today, March 4th at 5:30, and we're meeting on a Monday because we're not allowed to meet during an election, and tomorrow is an election. And Tuesday, March 19th at 5:30 p.m. We have a work session that's scheduled for Tuesday, March 12th, but that meeting is moved to March 26th because on the 12th, we won't have a quorum. Many of our members of the council are going to be at the National League of Cities meeting in Washington, D.C. And we also have another work session that then scheduled for March 26th at 5:30 p.m. And we have a special work session that has to do with the budget, and that will be Tuesday, March 19th at 6:30 p.m. The next item on the agenda is citizens' comments. This is the opportunity for anyone that would like to address the council on an item that is not on the printed agenda and not in application form that will be coming before us at a future date. Is there anyone who wishes to address the council? Mrs. Collins, is there anyone online?
No, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. We will then move on to additions to the final agenda. The final agenda is, the additions to the final agenda is only for emergency items. City Manager Lindberg, are there any emergency items to come before the body?
Nothing from staff, Mayor.
Thank you. Members of the council. Okay, we will then move on. The next item is the consent agenda. The consent agenda is a group of items that's considered to be routine and will be enacted by one motion. However, an item on a consent agenda can be removed for a separate discussion and vote. Is there anyone who wishes an item to be removed for a separate discussion and vote? Mrs. Collins, anyone online?
No one online, Mayor.
City Manager Lindberg.
Not from staff, Mayor.
Members of the council. May I then have a motion to adopt the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay, and the motion carries. There are no items on the regular agenda, and members of the council. Yes, if you wish to make any remarks before adjournment, Councilmember Keeley.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Fellow citizens, the senseless killing of officers Elmstrand, Ruge, and paramedic Finsef have left a gaping hole in our community. These heroes wore different uniforms, but they shared the same unwavering courage, the same commitment to serve and protect. Their absence is a wound that cuts deep. To their families, to their loved ones who are living this nightmare, we offer you our deepest condolences. No words can truly express the loss you feel, but please know this. Our entire community stands with you. We will be here for you, not just today, but for the long road ahead. As a community, how do we move forward from this? We mourn, we grieve together, but grief shouldn't isolate us. Let that be a bridge that connects our community even closer. Share stories of our fallen heroes, the lives they touched, the difference they made. Let's not forget the men and women who continue to wear the badges of police and fire today. They see the darkness today, but they will also see our support. Let them know we appreciate their sacrifice, their unwavering commitment to keep us safe. This tragedy reminds us that our community is a tapestry of woven threads of blue and red, a symbol of the constant vigil they keep for us. Let their sacrifice be a call to action. Let us work together to strengthen the bonds that hold us. Together we will heal. Together we will honor their memory. Together we will build a safer, more vibrant community, a community worthy of the sacrifices that these three heroes made. God bless all of our first responding heroes. They protect and keep us safe every hour of every day. They deserve our respect and support every hour of every day. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else?
I would just like to ask the community that if you see any of our Burnsville police or fire out in the public, to just say thank you. these guys are human beings. They have families and children at home, and this is going to take a lot to come back from. And just knowing that they have the support of our community means a lot to these men and women. So if you see them at Fire Muster International Festival or at a coffee shop, just a quick thank you, I think goes a long way.
Yep. Okay, with that, I need a motion to adjourn, please.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say nay. And the motion carries. Good night, and thank you for being with us.